Hi, I'm Pat McGibbon, and I'm here to talk about the USMTO order data for August. It was down 10% relative to July, and the first 8 months of 2015 were off 10% from 2014. And if it was going to stay there, I'd be pretty happy. However, our data seems to point to a continued downward trend in the order pattern for the rest of the year. In fact, we'll probably finish off anywhere from 13 to 12% down from 2014. But there is a silver lining in this cloud, and that is there's a great deal of optimism. I just got back from EMO, and there the crowds were the best I've seen in Milan EMO for the last 20 years. And new technologies, a sense that there was a new markets coming into the business over the course of the next year. And you take a look at what's happening with forming and fabrication equipment. I haven't seen a quarter like we've had for the last 3 months in the forming fabrication business for over 15 years. I mean, almost $500 million worth of orders for new presses, new coil feed equipment, new laser equipment, and water jet as well. Some of them have to do with new technologies, such as dual phase steel that they're going to be using in the cars for 2016. Current equipment that's on people's floors and stamping presses, can't handle it, had to go out and buy new stuff. So I think there's a great deal of hope as we look out into the future. But that future, when is it going to occur? Again, the rest of 2014 looks a little bit soft. Looks like we'll start off 2016 soft as well. Probably not going to see a pickup in order activity for the materials removal side of the business until mid-year or maybe the third quarter of 2016. What can we do? Well, first, 2015 isn't all that bad a year. And when you put it into the scope of things, it's going to be probably one of the top 5 years over the course of the last 10. And when you take a look at some of the things we can do to help make sure that happens, well, still, again, I say get out to talk to your senators and your representatives. The tax extenders are still on the table as a potential bill that could be passed in the course of the last 4 months of 2015. And while it may not have a great deal of impact on new orders for 2015, it will create additional revenue, tax returns for people in 2016 that they can turn around and use on new capital equipment as the market begins to pick up in the mid part of the year. Me talking about what's going to happen over the course of the next year in orders for our markets seems kind of silly when I'm sitting here at the Global Forecasting and Marketing Conference in Cleveland, Ohio, and tomorrow we'll hear from the real experts about what we can expect in our markets with our customers over the course of the next 24 months. See you next month.